Today I'm going to discuss about Introduction to IoT and Arduino. An Arduino is an open source electronics platform that consists of both physical programmable circuit board and a piece of software. An Arduino has several hardware components and specifications. They are microcontroller, pins and ports, and connectivity. A microcontroller, it is the brain of the Arduino. It is a powerful chip that executes your code. Pins and ports. Pins and ports, there are both digital and analog input-output pins to connect sensors, actuators and more. Connectivity. USB, power jacks and headers for serial communication and explanation. Moving on to the next slide, we can see why we use an Arduino board. An Arduino board is used for making different types of engineering and technological projects. It is very easy to use, cost-effective, simple programming environment, open source, and Arduino IDE software runs on Windows, Linux and Mac. Now we will see how to program an Arduino. First step is to set up the Arduino. Configure the board's input and output in the setup function. And next step is loop. Repeatedly execute your program's main function in the loop function. And the last step is variables. Declare and use variables to store and manipulate your data. In the next slide, we can see sensors and actuators interfacing with Arduino. Temperature. Monitor environmental conditions. Motion sensor. It detects movement and activity using PIR or ultrasonic sensors. Actuators. It controls external devices like LEDs, motors and sensors with the Arduino. And lastly, displays. Visualize data with LCD screens, OLED displays and other interfaces. Now we'll see what is an IDE. IDE means Integrated Development Environment. It is a software that combines commonly used developer tools into a compact GUI application. It is a combination of tools like code editor, code compiler, code debugger, and with an integral terminal. Why is IDE important? One certainly does not need an IDE to code or develop applications. Even simple text editors like Notepad can be used to write your code. However, IDEs offer some very stunning features to go beyond ordinary editing. Why do developers use IDE? Developers use IDE because of its productivity, code quality, integrated environment, and its customizability. Types of IDE. There are many different types of IDEs. Most of them are designed to work for specific languages, while some of them are used to perform in particular platforms like mobile devices. Some examples of IDEs are desktop IDEs, cloud IDEs, mobile app development IDEs, and database specific IDEs. Some of the other features provided by IDEs are code editing automation, syntax highlighting, intelligent code completion, refactoring support, local build automation, compilation, testing, and debugging. IoT project design and implementation. We can see it in the next slide. The first step is ideation. Brainstorm and identify a problem to solve with IoT technology. The next step is hardware selection. You can see there. Choose the right Arduino board, sensors, and actuators for your project. And the third step is programming. Write the Arduino code to integrate your hardware and software components. And lastly, it is prototyping. Build and test your IoT system, refining the design as needed. And lastly, as the conclusion of the presentation, choosing an IDE usually determined by the type of project you are working on, as well as the various environmental requirements, offering a variety of features such as code editing, debugging, and a version control that can streamline and increase productivity in the software development process. Of course, you can still consider your budget and personal preferences. Overall, the use of IDEs can assist individuals or businesses in improving their software development processes, resulting in shorter time to market, cost savings, and higher software quality. By this, we can end our presentation. Thank you.